哇，好痛啊嚇！
Welcome to another episode of Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host, Frankie Balboa, aka the Shogun Supreme.
And I'm Peter Glagowski, Associate Editor over at Flixus.com. Today we're going to be talking about the WellGO USA release of Jackie Chan's Ride On, directed by Larry Yong.
Yeah, and this film was given to us by WellGO USA. Thank you guys very much, man. I appreciate you guys a ton. Like I always say, man, show me some love and I show you guys some love back. And this is a very interesting film because, man, Jackie Chan still has it. Like this dude is pushing like he's in his mid-70s already, something, Peter?
No, he's in his late 60s. He's very close to being 70.
Damn, boy. So this guy, can still put in some work. So how we're gonna do it on this episode. We're gonna show some highlights of the film so you can see that Jackie still got it. And we're gonna talk a little bit about Jackie afterwards and the film itself. Let's get into it. So I hope you guys enjoy those highlights, man. Like I said, Jackie still got it for his age, man. I mean, he's the man for a reason. Now, one thing I always knew about Jackie Chan is that over the years, especially in the 90s, Peter, right, that he wants to do more dramatic roles.
From the 80s even.
Even from the 80s, right? And, a lot of his peers, started doing dramatic roles and did action. But, Jackie always been cast to do action films, even the one he directed himself with Miracles, which is my favorite Jackie Chan film. But he eventually ended up doing dramatic roles, but nothing stood out to me like the Foreigner, which you loved as well.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's got some issues with pacing, and I think it should have focused more on Chan as a character instead of whatever else is in there. But yeah, it's a supreme acting role from him. I don't know why he wasn't doing that earlier, and then I don't know why it didn't take off, but that's like the pinnacle of his ability.
Yeah, because the way he looked in that film, his demeanor, and just his stature, I was like, yo, like,
he's a serious actor.
Yeah, he had that menacing tone, like, I had enough. I just want this over with. Now, with Ride On, directed by Larry Yang, I know what to expect in this film. I thought it was going to be some buffoonish type comedy, and all I saw was a damn horse. I'm like, what the hell is this? But I was quite surprised at how good this film is. You're going to see a lot of actors a lot of us grew up with in martial arts cinema. We have this guy, the Iron Monkey, Ru, what's his name again?
Yu Rongong.
Yeah, Ru Rongong is in it. Wu Jing is in it. Stanley Tong makes a cameo. And just the overall film is like a throwback to these films that we truly love. You see a lot of set pieces there. And the story is pretty much straightforward, is that he's an old beat up stuntman and he's in debt and they're coming for him and they're gonna take his damn horse. And eventually a clip goes viral and he's back in the game. But he has issues with his daughter where he connects, which, let me tell you, this film is a tearjerker at times because the relationships he has with the people he starts working with again, because you see this is message here in this film with stunt workers, taking care of them and all that, and also with his daughter. But if you know Jackie, that's
that's my biggest issue with the movie.
Yeah, because I told you this felt like a fake biopic, but that's the only thing that rubbed me the wrong way, and Peter could tell you guys what I mean by that.
I'll save my thoughts on the film since I have a full review over on Flixus, but yeah, I need to stress that
By the way, we're gonna put that in the description, the link on from
Yeah,
Flixist.
I just need to stress that, like, my biggest issue with the film, like, regardless of its quality or Chan's performance, is just that it feels like a gross misunderstanding of who Jackie Chan is in the present. You know, like, back in the day, dude's a legend, you know, redefined Hong Kong action cinema. He's a big cinephile. He really takes that seriously, but apparently he doesn't take his children very seriously.
No, I mean,
So-
he made a cartoon, you know, to make sure his kids see him.
But this film features Chan's character reconnecting with his estranged daughter, and in real life, that's the farthest thing from the truth. He doesn't want anything to do with his estranged daughter. And his daughter's name is Etta Earng, and she's homeless in Toronto right now with her wife. And, you know, it's just, how do you make this movie glorifying Chan, his career, and his personal life without acknowledging that his personal life is kind of ridiculous, and not in a good way?
Which is crazy because that clip, you probably guys saw a clip of Jackie Chan with his daughter going viral on TikTok, Twitter, and even Instagram, of him looking through the stunts of his career. Everybody's got like, wow, that's amazing. When his daughter, no, folks, that's this movie right here. That's an actress. That
Yeah.
did not happen.
But to me, it would have been maybe if Jackie Chan had reached out to his daughter and she's like, "No, I don't want to do the movie, Dad, but you go ahead and make this thing." But no, she doesn't even acknowledge him as her father. You know, she doesn't have bad blood with him, I guess. But it's just, how do you? I don't know. You can read my review.
Right, definite. But besides that, because, you know, like me and Peter, you know, like some of you guys know about how me and Peter are, we like to keep it 100. But we like to give you guys some context when you watch this film, you know, to understand why some people have some feedback when that clip was going viral. Because I was blown away how much positivity was going on, and the comments explaining the history Chan has with his children was being buried. We're all like, oh my God, that's him and his daughter. And no, it's from this movie. But besides that, this is a fun freaking film, and it's a freaking amazing performance.
Yeah, I agree with that. Overall, if it didn't have that historical baggage, I think this would be one of Chan's better movies in decades, honestly.
Right. I mean, I still think, you know, again, I don't look too much into people's personal lives, but it's pretty hard to ignore, especially, you know, with
In
this
this
one.
case, yeah.
You know, it's pretty hard, but guess who distracted me from enjoying this film as a whole? You know who?
The horse?
The damn horse. You're gonna see. Yo, folks, this horse was trained. Some of the stuff is CG, but man, they did an amazing job with the training of this horse. But overall, Peter, the release, the quality.
It seems like a broken record at this point, but WellGO releases are just really good. And this one's really good.
It's very sharp and clear. It's a straight banger. I mean, of course, the majority of the time, WellGO USA are very bland when it comes to special features, but this one has it behind the scenes, which is short. It has On My Horse, about the horse, because he is the true star, man, not Jackie.
The horse, yeah, is the star of this movie.
Is the star of this movie, and it has English language track, which, you know, a lot of you guys know I like English dubs, but for this film, the English dub, which the guy does a great job mimicking Jackie Chan, it loses a lot of the emotional tone, which I like, damn, Frankie hates the English dub for once? Yes, I do. Because there's a lot of emotional stuff going on, and it's just lost in translation. They do a great job when the movie is just going along, but now you need to listen to this with the actual Mandarin track. But overall, I highly recommend this film, especially if you're a Chan fan, and you guys are going to see a lot of homages dating back to all the films that we grew up with. So yeah, this thing actually came out last month, October 24th, I believe. So yeah, this thing goes under $20 right now. WellGO USA be doing some great prices, and you get a nice slipcover.
Yeah, it's
I love my slipcovers.
It's a solid package. I would be remiss to not point out that there's a German 4K media book version, but I don't know what the price of that is. And considering I'm not big on the movie per se, like, I would say the WellGO release is fine.
Absolutely. Before we wrap this up, there's other WellGO releases I need to mention because they're amazing folks right here. And they have 2 war films currently out right now. This came out this past week on November 7th. and this one came out, I believe, October 17th. And I just finished watching this, and I love this joint right here, Warhorse One, with Johnny Strong. Remember, I was telling you about it.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't get a chance to see it myself, but you said it was pretty solid.
It was pretty solid, man, and especially the actress, Athena Turner, if I'm pronouncing that right, and it has Johnny Strong, man. He be doing this thing for a minute. And if you guys play any Call of Duty campaigns, this is gonna feel something like it because it's an escort mission on this film where he has to protect this girl and putting her in some crazy, interesting, wild scenarios. And very low budget, and a rare thing for WellGO USA, believe it or not, this thing actually has an audio commentary track. Yes, shocking, folks. It has an audio commentary track. Now, this one, again, I really like this movie. I really do. The little girl, she kills it. She kills it, man. Now, this thing, 3 Days in LA, oh my God, this is balls to the walls, low budget action based on an actual freaking operation. And it has, you saw the reviews on this. I remember I told you to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, people love it. And it has your boy, Quentin Rampage Jackson. It has Cowboy Cerrone and Louis Mandalore. And I didn't like this one that much, but I know many people that enjoyed it because you're gonna get a lot of melodramatic stuff in this film. But one thing I actually enjoy about this film, and again, broken record when it comes to WellGO USA quality.
Yeah, the quality's probably fantastic.
It's not probably, it is, but the thing that surprised me is actually the audio quality for a film, because this is Saban Films, it's low budget. The channel mixing is stock sounds, but it sounds freaking nuts. For me, it sounded like stock sound, but the multi-channel mix of everything is nuts. And yeah, that's about it, man. So right on, highly recommend. If you guys are into this whole war flow that's happening right now, they got you. They got you. But I highly recommend Warhorse One, man. It's awesome. I gotta check out the audio commentary because that's a rare thing. So I gotta definitely peep it. But folks, as always, like, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, peace.
Okay, I'm going.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host, Frankie Balboa, aka the Shogun Supreme.
I'm sorry. I was sitting there watching you. I'm like, all right, now we can start.
All right, man. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host.
God damn it.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'm in tears. Hold on.